Students, I am going to teach English language. Today's topic is prepositions. I am going to discuss what is preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition tells us the relation of its object to other words in sentence. In fact, the word preposition is a word to show the position, usually the relation or position of those words or phrases with other words in the sentence with regard to space, time or reason. In fact, the word preposition literally means preposition because it comes before a noun or a pronoun. Hereafter and in are the prepositions. When a preposition is not followed by a noun, it is often called a standard preposition. So when a preposition is not followed by a noun, it is often called a standard preposition. Standard preposition comes at the end of the sentence when its object is a relative pronoun or an interrogative pronoun. Prepositions can be divided in three based on their form: simple prepositions, compound prepositions, complex or phrase prepositions. Simple prepositions are called simple prepositions. Single word prepositions are called simple prepositions. Like example, in, on, at, by, from, about, over, under, through, till, up, of, for, to, etc. Like example, the children made castle in sand. Did you hear about Bina's aunt? Gary jumped off the wall. Compound prepositions. Some examples are when two or more words are combined to form a one single preposition, we have a compound preposition. Like it may be a combination of two prepositions. Like example, like prepositions are into, across, without, within, inside, outside, beneath, below, behind, between, etc. Complex or phrase prepositions. When a group of words does the work of a single preposition, it is called a complex or phrase preposition. Some two-word complex prepositions are along with, according to, apart from, because of, contrary to, regardless of, prior to, due to, except for, etc. Many three-word prepositions have the form like a preposition plus noun plus preposition. Like such prepositions are in front of, with reference to, in spite of, in addition to, by means of, in place of, on behalf of, in accordance with, in line with, in relation to. Like example, as for example, we can say, I parked the car in front of the gate. According to Sagor, the movie is not worth watching. Many farmers lose their crops due to floods. In accordance with the school policy, fees must be paid on time. So, example, exercise is there, one exercise. Open page number 11. Use simple, compound or complex prepositions to fill in the blanks. Try to repeat any preposition. I am writing, so you write. There is a funny umbrella stand beside. Stand beside, right? Exercise A. Exercise A, beside. According number two, according to number three, this is in. You must start. Number four, in time. Please look in the box at the window. Number five, at. Number six, the plants in. The plants in the front door are beginning to dry up. Life was simpler too. 7. Simpler too. All the modern technical devices that exist today. Number 8. On the flight from Bagdogra, I sat beside a famous football star. Okay? Then prepositions may be classified into 4 based on their function. Prepositions of place, prepositions of time, prepositions of direction, prepositions of cause and purpose. Prepositions of place. Prepositions of place tell us where something is. Some prepositions of place are above, below, under, over, beside, down, near, in front of, around, etc. There is a fence around the garden. The paintings on the roof of the church are beautiful. Have you looked under the bed? At, in, on are used in as prepositions of both place and time. Let's study each in turn, like at, in, on. Specific point of area, a particular address before the name of a place. Please wait at the reception desk. Everybody gathered at 14th Park Street. We stood at the bus stop. In, at closed place, is large area like a town or a city. The jewels are kept in box. We waited in the reception hall for 2 hours. I live in Kerala in a town called Aplapuza. On, surface before the names of roads and streets. The soup is on the table. This is from a shop on the ring road. Prepositions of time. Prepositions of time tell us when. Some prepositions of time are on, in, at, till, during, after, before, since, for, etc. Meet me after 4 o'clock. During summer, it becomes very hot and humid in the plains. He has been living here for 5 years. Let us look at the use of at, it, at, in, or on as prepositions of time. Specific point of time at, with names of festivals. We have an assembly at 8 a.m. What did you discuss at the meeting? Will you visit us at Deepavali? In, period of time, minutes or hours. Time of day, season, month, year. Example, the courier will arrive in 2 hours. The competition will start in 15 minutes. We have the matches in the afternoon. In the winter, it snows heavily in Srinagar. We will get the results in May. I finished school in 2005. On particular day, on Christmas Day, everybody gets gift. The Prime Minister addresses the nation on the Independence Day. I was at work on Sunday. We had a holiday on 28 September 2018. Remember, when we refer to the exact time, we say on time. The train left on time. At the exact time, neither early nor late. However, we use in time for the time before the exact time. We reach in time to catch the train. There was a time before the train left. Exercise B. Open page number 13. Page number 11. Page number 13. I was born in Simla, on a Thursday. There are muddy footprints on the floor. 3. Number 4, who put all the old magazines on the cupboard. So that means use appropriate prepositions of place and time to fill in the blanks. Remember it. Use appropriate prepositions of place and time to fill in the blanks. So number 1, I was born in Simla on Thursday. There are muddy footprints on the floor. Who put all the old magazines on the cupboard. We celebrate Army Day on 15th January every year. Number 5. I was part of the parade on Republic Day. Number 6. Thus, the holidays, it is difficult to get back to school during the holidays. During, D-U-R-I-N-G. Number 7, in going home, Jim bought a bunch of flowers for his wife. Number 7. Number 8. Have you looked at the couch for the shoes? I cannot see Horso. Mala is standing beside her. Beside means by the side of. Beside means by the side of. I live, number 10. I live in Number 11. Ours is the red house on the road from the station. 12. There is someone at the door. 13. Who removed the pictures that were on the wall. Or from. We remove the pictures from Rahul's head. We remove the pictures that are on the wall, not from, that are on the wall. Rahul's head reaches at Rahul's head reaches at my forehead. I am taller. I put all the woolens in the trunk. Prepositions of directions, prepositions of direction. Prepositions of direct movement, as direction also tell us where, but usually indicate direction. Some prepositions of movement are to, at, towards, through, into, over, under, up, down, etc. Before the competition, Jatin swam across the river and back to build up stamina. He climbed up a tree to get over the wall into the orchard. When an Archimedes discovered the law of buoyancy, he ran through the streets shouting Eureka! A flying saucer just flew over the building. Prepositions of cause and purpose. When we use prepositions such as for, of, with, by, from, through, to, on account of, etc., in certain ways, they denote cause or purpose. We need to start preparations for sports day. He won't succeed with hard work alone. I need money for the rent. He could not take the exams on account of illness. Identify the prepositions and write what kind they are. Prepositions of time, place, direction, cause or purpose. So identify over. Through. With. In. Number 4, in. Peeped into. Amidst the crowd. Looking for. Number 7. The show started at 4 p.m. and we were just in time. In time. With my 10th chattered from fear, I walked down the dark street. Chattered from fear and walked down dark street. Down. Fear, from preposition, and I walked down also preposition. The match was cancelled due to bad weather. Due to. So collocations, like noun collocations, adjectives, verbs are generally used with specific prepositions in such a way that these have become fixed ways of using these words. We often refer to such combinations as collocations. Noun preposition: fondness for, grasp of, hatred of, hope for, interest in, love of, need for, participation in, reason for, respect for, afraid of, angry at, aware of, capable of, careless about, familiar with, fond of, happy about, interested in, jealous of, apologize for, ask about, ask for, belong to, bring up, care for, find out, prepare for, study for, talk about. Today, up to this, stay safe, don't go outside, keep quiet and study whatever I taught in the online class, you write at home properly. So stay safe, don't go outside. Okay? Thank you.